Hello, this is Brett and Sam in this voiceover evaluation and director's commentary of Psychosis. Our teaser trailer starts with the green screen that is found in all trailers. We added this at the start so straight away the audience would recognise this production as a trailer. We then fade to black and then into our first scene of the trailer. The two characters standing up are the bullies in this trailer, and we added subtle hints to show that they had the upper hand over this victim. Adding earphones playing on their phones and the fact they are out of lessons when others aren't shows that these two lads have control.
Tom, the victim, is then forced to the ground by one of the bullies, and we go to a close-up shot of Tom hitting the floor. We did this to show the emphasis of the fall, to see the expressions on Tom's face after the first bullying scene. To reinforce this fact that Tom is a geek, we gave him 2 books and that most children wouldn't run around carrying them. The next part of the trailer establishes our institutions as any other trailer would, once again to give the effect of a professional trailer. We then move on to the first speech scene of our trailer, where the 2 bullies are talking about the new kid. We flash to images of the new kid acting strange and becoming violent to reinforce what the 2 bullies are discussing.
We added a red filter effect onto this scene to exaggerate the violence, danger and anger that is involved with this character. We chose to place the camera in a variety of positions in the corners of the rooms to get the best shot possible. Our next scene switches to a break time situation at school, where on the left hand side we have the 2 bullies discussing Tom and his antics, whilst without them knowing Tom is watching them from a distance. This is the start of when Tom changes. As you can see, his clothes have also changed and he now becomes a hooded figure with an overall angry expression.
The trailer then quickly fades into the title of the film, and we've used a sound effect here for this part of the trailer so the audience react and take note of the title. We decided to incorporate our own individual font that can't be found on a basic computer program in order to give our work a unique twist. The black screen behind the title emphasises the darkness and mysterious aspect of the film and the character, whilst the red portrays the violence, torture and evil of the main character. We have now reached the halfway point of our film, and we start to see even more how the tables are turning and now the victim is becoming the aggressor and the representations are changing. This is done by the point of view shot we used as we are looking through the eyes of the character, Tom.
The next part of our teaser trailer is a close-up shot of Jack's face as we see him walking through the forest where Tom was just stalking him from. We believe this shot is very effective, and we have seen it used in the film Kidulthood for a similar scene. During editing, we sped up the sequence and then slowed it back down to normal speed so the character could react to the disturbance in the forest and then speak. We now see the first evidence of Tom's revenge and the torture of the 2 bullies. We knew Jack was being followed, but now we can see Jack tied up in the middle of a forest, desperate for help. We focused on his hands first and then the rest of his body to show what a vulnerable position he was in, and how Tom has planned this with very fine detail. We made these 2 shots very quick so the audience could get a grasp of what was occurring, but not give too much away at the same time.
Our next scene shows Tom during the next part of his revenge as he begins to dig his first grave for his first victim. We used 6 quick shots to perform this scene from each corner of where Tom was digging and 1 from a bird's eye view. This is because we wanted the audience to see exactly what Tom was doing. Tom is also wearing a dark coloured clothing and a hat in an attempt to cover his identity, and it also reflects the darkness of the character. The fact the shot went round in a circle also gave the impression of disorientation and confusion, as this is what is occurring in all 3 of our characters' minds.
The last few scenes of our trailer are meant to be quick and snappy and starts with an establishing shot of where the audience can assume the following events take place. The shot then changes to both the bullies being tied up in an abandoned house. We use fake blood to splash on the walls and cover both the bullies with. We hope this gave the desired effect to show the pain and distress they're both in. A close-up of their faces is then used to emphasise their feelings, then we cut to a shot that we have sped up during the editing process.
This shot was first performed slowly to give a brief outline of where the victims were being held, and later sped up to add the disorientation and confusion of the whole event. Our final shot shows one of the characters being hung from a tree. We are only showing the legs of the characters, as this could be any of the 3 characters, and we wanted to give a twist at the end of the trailer to give the audience something to think about. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any point in them going to see it. The final black screen shows a release date of the film and the website for which the film we found at the end of most trailers. We left this until the end so it would be the last thing on the audience's mind, and they would therefore go and see it. Thank you for your time to listen to our voiceover, and we hope you enjoyed our trailer.